Schools today continue to face ongoing challenges. As the new school year approaches, studies show that one of the major problems in education today is improper funding. But as schools continue to shoulder these challenges, one school in Florida received an overwhelming response of help from a group of volunteers. Michael Robinson has the details.
You're going to experience some back-to-school sticker shock. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics estimating that school essentials, they've risen between 8 and 18% over the past year.
I heard on the news this morning the average person is spending $400 in back-to-school supplies and clothing for their children.
Khalil Ortiz, school principal at Sally Ride Elementary in Orlando, Florida, sees the challenges coming to students in the upcoming school year. With the increase of costs for daily living for families, it also brings schools like Sally Ride Elementary in need.
Because we went through the pandemic, we know that rent is up. We know that food cost is up.
They are always missing even clothes, books, school supplies, everything is so needed.
And with the high anticipation of students returning to school, possibly without sufficient supplies, a member of the community would step up and bring much needed help to the doors of Sally Ride Elementary.
108 boxes.
Yes.
Anniversary.
And look at this chain of people. This is fantastic. I think this has been a blessing to have the 108 boxes along with the water, all the volunteers, all of the individuals who came out, really helping our school to really impact the needs of the community.
The impact of helping those in need as done by the Church of Christ through the Aid to Humanity project. This case, Church of Christ members throughout Florida provided 108 boxes filled with school supplies like paper, notebooks, pencils, crayons, and classroom toiletries. This also included 108 cases of water to deal with the current heat wave and allow children and staff to remain safe with the school opening coming around the corner. An overwhelming experience for staff at Sally Ride.
And I need you to know this means a lot to our community. And I know you are part of our community, so you are going to feel the impacts of this as well. This right here will shave that number by 80%. And so I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And congratulations on 108.
You made me cry. It was amazing. For the kids, of course, it's really important.
Even overwhelming for teacher parents like Alba Chung Yu, a mother of 3, directly impacted by the donation made through the Aid to Humanity project.
I not only have to typically get school supplies for my 2 that come here, but also my 3rd child that is going into preschool. So to have that kind of weight lifted for 2/3 of them is huge.
I've been in a few other schools and I have never seen an outpouring like this from the community into the lives of kids in a school, to be able to help them in such a real and tangible way with something so simple as school supplies, but that are just so necessary for their growth.
And with the prior Aid to Humanity projects held throughout Florida and providing for needs of children and students, this event was even more special, celebrating 108 years of the Church of Christ on July 27th. The very day Church of Christ members in Florida exercised their true faith by doing good whenever possible here at Sally Ride Elementary.
We reached out in the community to help our fellow men in this work of salvation. And part of this is giving school supplies to this school here, to help the community here, to help the children here, to show that the Church of Christ is part of the community.
One more, 3. And no matter if older or young, this event brought the joy out in celebrating and helping others.
I feel happy and thankful that I get to help other kids that are like ages like me.
Okay.
We know that the church has been part of our community for a long time. To establish this relationship and to be a part of the community and the work that we're doing here at Sally Ride Elementary, and we are forever grateful.
And as for Sally Ride Elementary School, they have a positive outlook on the school year to come, knowing that the Church of Christ members, through their humanitarian efforts, continue to do good whenever possible. If you want to learn more about other Aid to Humanity projects held within the Church of Christ, visit us at incmedia.org/incnewsworld. Michael Robinson, Iglesia ni Cristo News Network.
Keep up with the latest news and inspiring stories of INC News World by hitting the subscribe button to the INC Media YouTube channel.